Hi, and welcome. So these are my continuation of my series, watching and reviewing all of the Mel Gibson uh, movies that I have on DVD in my Mel Gibson movie collection. And also, these are my continuation of my series of watching and reviewing some of my favorite actor and actress movies that have a bunch of their movies on DVD in my DVD collection that I consider to be some of my favorite actors and actresses of all time. So if you've been following me here on my channel, then you know who are some of my favorite actors, like John Wayne, Clint Eastwood, George Day, Harrison Ford, James Garner, Jim Carrey, just to name a few actors, okay? Um, now, uh, for this video, I thought I would just give you my thoughts on probably I would think one of the most controversial movies that Mel Gibson directed, because that is The Passion of Christ. Okay, I'm gonna be honest as I can. It's gonna be kind of like my thoughts on it with the review. Okay, um, okay, because I think this is like the most like controversial, diverse movie ever made, in my opinion. Okay. Um, okay. Another movie that I think is diverse is The Last Jedi. Okay. Before that movie came out, everybody liked The Force Awakens. I think most people did, but to be honest, I did not like. It. I did not like. It. But then when the Last Jedi came out, people really got mad and pissed off what they did with Luke Skywalker's character, and then that's when they hated on the sequel, the new Star Wars movie. Okay, um, so um, so um, um, the reason I say this is like a controversial movie, a diverse movie, and in a minute I'm gonna look up what the Rotten Tomatoes did. I think it's like really low score, like 50, 49, 39, something like in there. Okay. Um, then in a minute, I'll look up the how much made at the box office. This is supposed to be like one of the high grossing radar movies. And I don't know if Deadpool beat it or John Wick beat it or something. I don't know. Okay. Uh, the reason I say this is a controversial movie or diverse movie is because um, if you're not a Christian, then you're gonna hear them bad mouthing it. Like people on late night talk shows, movie reviewers, bad mouthing it and say, "Oh, this is just a movie where it's all bloodbath for 2 hours." Um, okay, with no plot, something like that. Okay, and if you're a Christian, you're probably gonna love it or have a hard time watching it because you know it's about the death of Jesus Christ. And that's what Christianity is about, the death of Jesus Christ and the resurrection. Okay? Um, and, okay? Um, and, I think one time, I watched a movie with my grandpa and my grandfather, uh, back in the early 2000s when it came out, but somehow my aunt were able to get it, put it on TV in the living room, and I watched with them, and he liked it. The only thing, I think I'm not sure. I think he said he didn't know what when the two women came after they whipped Jesus, they took him away, where they came and wiped the blood. Okay, and so, but he said he liked it, and my grandpa was a Baptist preacher. So I grew up, you know, around a preacher, going to church, listening to my grandpa preach. Okay, um, okay, Uh, but you probably think, why I'm talking about this movie? Because I'm talking about this movie because it's just about Mel Gibson. And I'm doing reviewing Mel Gibson movies and some of the Mel Gibson movies that he directed. Okay, and also I heard that he's supposed to have a sequel for that called Resurrection, and they said Mel Gibson. I don't know if Mel Gibson said it or Jim Caviezel said they're supposed to be like the biggest movie ever. Okay, and and I do believe, in my opinion, that people are gonna make fun of it. YouTubers, late night talk show hosts, CNN, Fox News, wherever, they're gonna make fun of it. Okay. Um. Okay. Um. Okay. Um. Okay. Um. But first off, I'm gonna say I'm a Christian, and I saw it um with my mom and my dad and stuff way back then when it came out, and I think I remember people calling in talk show hosts and say, oh, how the movie attacked them, affected them, they were crying, all this stuff. Okay. Um. So. Um. Okay. Um. Now. Um. The Passion of Christ. Okay. It's a 2004 American epic biblical drama film directed and co-written by Mel Gibson. Okay. First off, I don't know how you can written this movie because it's written in the Bible. Okay. Um. It said it fit the Passion of Jesus largely according to the Gospel of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, and also draw accounts such as the Friday of Sorrow, along with devotional writings such as Truth, Vision, Attribute, the Blessed Annie Catherine Emmerich. Okay, I hope I pronounced her name right. Okay, um, February 25th, 2004. 127 minutes for the running time. 30 million for the budget and made 612.1 million. Okay? At per the title of the film, primarily covers the final 12 hours before Jesus' death, known as the passage began with the agony in the Garden of Olives. According to the portrayal of Judas Iscariot, okay, uh, okay, continuing with the portrayal of Judas Iscariot, the narrow is, in fact, the moment of Jesus' life, such as the Last Supper, the Sermon on the Mount, the moment of Jesus' early life. The film was mostly shot in Italy. The dialogue is entirely in Aramaic, Hebrew, and Latin. Although Gibson was against it, the film subtitle. The film was controversial with the polarized review from critics. That's right there. Okay? Controversial. For some found it to be graphic, violent, to extreme, emotional, draining. The film grossed over 612 million worldwide and became the fifth high-grossing film of 2004. And actually, at the end of the theater run, it was the high-grossing inflation-adjusted Christian film of all time, and well-being high-grossing independent film of all time. As of 2023, it is the highest-grossing R-rated film in the United States with 370.8 million. It received 3 nominations at the 77th Academy Award in 2005 bet makeup, bet cinematography, and bet original score. A sequel centered on the resurrection of Jesus is in development. Okay? Um, okay. Now, it got 7.2 out of 10 on IMDb. It got 49% on Rotten Tomatoes. The audience, 80%. Okay? Um, now, uh, now, I remember one time I went to in the early 2000s. When I went with my mom to the Lifeway. Now Lifeway Christian bookstores like out they don't have no more stores. I think it's just online. I don't know if they have Lifeway Christian bookstores online. But the last couple of times I went into the Lifeway Christian bookstores that you actually could walk in, they had the English version of Passion of Christ. Okay? Um, now, uh, now, I remember when the movie came out, people were saying it's too violent. And I was thinking to myself, what? You think back then, when this really happened, uh, you think they just put a rope around Jesus and stab him, he died, and then stuck him in the tomb, or it's going to be bloody. What Jesus went through wasn't non-violent; it was violent. I'm like, man, what do you expect the death of Jesus? Because the death of Jesus was like hell, like the most bloodiest thing ever. I'm like, man. And then people were trying to water down. People were trying to water down the death of Jesus and say, "Oh, he's not violent." I'm like, come on, man. I can't believe people said that. Or too violent. I'm like, of course they're gonna be violent. It's the death of Jesus. They whip him, put thorn on his head, and spit in his face. Only, I would say, in my opinion, non-believers would say that. I'm like, come on, man. And that's why sometimes it was hard for me to watch this. Um, okay. Um, okay. Um, yeah, okay. Uh, that's why I think it's a controversial movie. And so non-believer will make fun of this. Um, okay. So another thing is, I remember one time I don't know what the conversation was or something about watching a movie in other language, and with my brother said my big brother said, well, you watch Passion of Christ, okay? Um, so I think Passion of Christ and I think Godzilla, okay? So I think few movies uh, that the movie is not in English. Passion of Christ and Godzilla, okay? Um, okay. Uh, so I do believe that the people that will like this movie is people that go to church. Okay, that or that people that read the Bible, that know about Jesus, know about God, grew up in church, stuff like that. Okay, uh, so um, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be preachy. I'm not trying to be preachy. I'm just trying to give you my thoughts on the movie because most of the time when I hear people talk about this movie, they just bad mouth it, they too bloody. I'm like, it's the death of Jesus, okay? And when I was growing up, That's what I heard. The death of Vito was violent. You know, they whip her, they put thorn on her hand, they nail him to the car, they appear to die. I'm like, yeah, okay. Um, so what would you expect? A PG movie? So yeah, yeah, okay. So um, so this is one of the few movies that uh, I have a hard time watching. 'Cause I'm a Christian, and like I okay, uh, and maybe that's one of the reasons why people in Hollywood or the liberal media probably don't like Mel Gibson because he made this movie and he said that rant. Hey, Mel Gibson is a good director, and I'm a fan of Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson as a director. Okay, he made this movie, which I think is good, and he made one of the best modern day movies ever. Hacksaw Ridge. Okay, so yeah, okay. So in conclusion, if you're a Christian, I think you'll like Passion Cry, and if you want to see a good modern day movie, cause you know if you don't want to see anything that's woke or anything, you know I'm sick and tired of the woke and the remake and reboot. Watch it. Hacksaw Ridge. So that's it. And thank you. And let me know what your thoughts and opinion on Hacksaw Ridge. And let me know what your thoughts and opinion on Passion Cry. Do you agree with me that it's divisive, like Christian people, the religious people will like it, non-believer will hate it? And that's what I kind of see when people talk about this film. Okay? Well, thank you. And until next time.